Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken, or The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, is licensed and produced by Studios 8-Bit, Crunchyroll, Funimation, and Muse Communication. Based on the works by Fuse. Please support the official release.
Hello dear, Jack here with more Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken, The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 2, Episodes something and something +1. Because today we are doing a beautiful 2-in-1 deal. Because last week was a beautiful 0 for nothing deal because I didn't get around to recording anything. Yes, it was a good time. Good times have been held by all. And that's why I feel fairly positive to say that this episode, or rather this video, we will finally get to some fighting. Because, you know, it's 2 episodes. And I say that despite, again, enjoying the dialogue-heavy episodes, although like the two like political discussion episodes were a bit repetitive, but the previous episode was like all new information, therefore still pretty damn interesting. Yeah. But we had Guy Crimson, and I'm gonna keep calling him Guy until someone tells me that I'm wrong, which I doubt will happen because I'm never wrong about anything ever, including this sentence, as time will prove, most certainly. We had like some alternative title for him, Darkness something, Lord Demon, I don't know again what his title was, but I do remember the like Platinum Devil, I think it was Devil, not Demon or anything like that, for Leon Cromwell. We had the Valdora's sister, Velzard something. I think I remember it being like similar to Blizzard, but with the Val from Valdora, so I think Velzard is right. And, well, all that. We also had, like, Clayman snapping a little bit at Milim, which, as I've been told through a comment, will apparently be explained far in the future, perhaps? Who knows? Thing is, like, I commented that it was somewhat out of character for him to just, like, burst into maniacal laughter like that. So even just knowing that there might be a probable explanation for, a possible explanation for what that was all about would be quite fun to see indeed. We have the Tempest forces on their way to Clayman's forces, which is probably going to be a rather fun one-sided slaughter, I am sure. Maybe not so much with the priests, Milim's priests, but then again, like, they are not actually invested in fighting for this cause anyway, so as soon as that is off the table, proper language, we should be good. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. And the Valpolgis, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, where Rimuru will not exactly crash. He's kind of been unofficially invited by Ramirez, and like he's been accepted by at least Guy, like since Guy and Leon talked about him, so I guess it's fine. Thus not really crashing the party that much. Yeah, I think it's time we're about to go into this episode, so I'm gonna scoot on over here. And let's do this. Microphone 2. In the 3, 2, 1, go. That says something that I do not know, because there were no subs. Dryas. How's that, like the real body of Trainee? That does not look like holy energy, but we'll just go with it. Like, who even says that holy energy has to look bright? No, it's really great that he has Raphael to explain these sort of things to him, because otherwise it would be a massive cop-out to just like be able to do that off the bat. Then again, given that Rimuru just float up there. I mean, she is literally possessing the thing, so I guess it's fine. Oh, damn. Just another dimension, alright. Show off much? Honestly, I knew that she was like bound to a physical form of a tree, but I didn't think about it in terms of her not being able to leave. That they had to do this. I mean, I imagine that the novels probably, like, the source went into a lot more detail into how this whole thing panned out, well, seeing as Rimuru basically just gave a voiceover of a quick, like, yep, this is the events that happened. More like that we're in the loop, rather than full detailed explanation. They changed the opening. Also, they are finally giving us a good opening in that case. Yes! Yes, we are getting a good opening! Finally! Oh, this is so much better! Oh, I love it! I did not like the previous opening. At all. It's just like, you know, animation loops and panning across frames, and it's just... It was so lacking. This is good! It caught me so off guard. Damn it. Born leader. I do love the transition through to up there. That was nice. I honestly love that he's getting like measured up there while all this is going on. Deploying Shuna. I mean, by all rights, she should be strong too. Being like the... What was it called? Damn, he just... what was her title again? Oracle something? I'm not sure. God damn it. Well, that's useful information to have for us, I mean. Since we haven't really been, like, informed about their newly acquired abilities since Rimuru's evolution. I mean, a good thing about all this is that, like, Clayman is stuck there too. So... Except they are like the biggest problem in this whole goddamn operation. Man, she's giddy to go. But yeah, if it comes to magic, she's probably your best bet. And potentially making sure that, you know, whatever, I don't know, mind control magic Clayman's up to. I'm sorry, I'm still hyped about the new opening. I was not expecting this. How did I not know about that? God, I love it so much that they are translating the honorifics. Because it's like... I just don't like them in what is supposed to be an English translation to keep Japanese terms in. I know a lot of people do like it, but I don't. Aw, they want to get some payback. Oh. Ooh, they are here too. Damn. Yeah, like, he kind of does with most. In all fairness, like, part of me wants to say he's just a bit of a softie, but he also killed like 20,000 people mercilessly, so... Can't really say that anymore, but I guess he still is the type to avoid killing if possible. Make sure to stand up one after the other for most dramatic impact. Ah, that's so nice. Okay, there goes your army. Oh, shit! Damn, you're good at climbing to get out of that hole. Savage. Also, what's this music? Yeah, they've been itching for this for a long time. You've literally been told to act on your own, so yes. She's just flying there. How and why? Nope. We're not gonna explain how and why she's flying. Look, Reboro is also flying with his wings that without ever flapping them, so who cares, but still. Someone in the comments, please tell me how she's flying. Look, I don't care in the large scheme of things. I know there's like skills and whatnot, but it's just so odd. So odd looking, I should say. Like, at least all the other ones have wings. Even if they're not using them like wings. Oh, damn. Payback time. Yeah, like the whole Caribus thing. But idiots, that's a great explanation, honestly. Well, I mean, despite having been tricked by you, he is like one of the Beast Keepers, so he should be reasonably strong. Damn! Yelpy out of nowhere here too. That's some art. Yeah, I forgot who that was. But I mean, I get it, one of the fingers, but still, like. Meaning you're gonna get out of here, right? Ooh, some sort of lich. Well, and that goes to show the loyalty of Clayman's people compared to Rimourou's. We'll take that as a no. Well, there's a certain snake here, dude. Oh, damn. Like a basilisk or whatever she's actually supposed to be. Well, like the slowly creeping forwards, though. I mean, there's nobody else here, but whatever. Well, that's kind of a meaningless comparison because Yamza doesn't care too much about Clayman. Like, he's afraid of him and all that, but you know, no loyalty. Someone on the soundboard is once again just like having way too much fun with this. Well, I'm gonna say doubtful. Damn, Gopta's here. Gopta's you. I love how, like, strong Gopta is. Like, despite everything. I mean, that Weakling just blocked your attack, so... Okay! Whatever that was epic. Yeah, he's like, just that much of a natural and I love it. Dude. I mean, that's great, especially to sort of show that he is actually supposed to be strong. Because Gopta isn't weak by any standard. Well, okay, by Tempest standard, I guess he might actually be. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. Like, he doesn't measure up to the Kijin, I'm sure, but... Like, Rimuru did send him... Like, with Hakudo, Geld, and... forgot the other goblin's name. To fight the other worldlers at the time, so, like... I guess he is an elite force. Like, the leader of an elite force, actually. Man, it's hard to get a proper reading on him. On this land where it all happened. Man, I can't wait till next week. Psych, we're doing it now! And also it starts right with the opening. I love that, so I can just skip it. Even though I do like the new opening. Goddamn, just a new opening just out of nowhere. Giving me whiplash. Because I genuinely did not like the previous opening. The previous opening for this core, I mean. Because it was just so... lazy. I don't have a better word for it. It was lazy. It had like loop animation and then like panning across different things. Like, you know, the I don't know, the art where they were all standing there in their black uniforms, which was like art released way back when, like key visual, and they basically just, you know, recycled that. They recycled animation from other opening, from the first opening, with like Shion doing the whole sword flip attack and then standing up with it on his shoulder. All that just, I didn't like it. Okay, I was happy because it didn't actually reflect in the animation of the episodes. It was still good, but I didn't like the opening itself. And now they just hit me with a like, yeah, we took our time. We made a proper one this time. It still is like, you know, very short clips. Like while Rimuru is like a slime form hopping around, you have short clips playing the background, but they are at least proper clips. It's no longer just still frames with a parallax effect going on, so that it makes it look like proper movement because the background is scrolling slower than the foreground or something like that. It's just it's so much better, and I love it. Throughout this episode, I kind of felt like they toned the animation back a little bit. Not to a bad degree, but compared to other fights, even short spars, it felt a little bit cut back. Like the fighting, okay, I'm not that upset that the faceless armies fighting one another didn't get the A-tier treatment in terms of animation. Like, honestly, it's not CG, which usually for faceless armies is what you would expect. So, good on that. But yeah, it's kind of like, was still frames or still animation something, but it was, you know, short. For the fight of Phobio versus Tyr and... God damn, was his name Footman? I'm not sure, like the fat clown. Same, it had this feeling that it just didn't live up to the other fight animations quite as much. Also, you know, you didn't have the reverb in the sound. The sound design didn't pop as much for their fight. But then with like the fight just now, I do not know her name, do I? Yeah, anyway, the fight just now, Snake Lady versus, you know, they literally just said each other's name this episode, and it's like, I'm blanking. In any case, that was a little bit better, and again, they like also put back in the, I dare even say exaggerated sound design, but it was good. All in all, great episode. We finally got to the fights. I love that. We also had a little bit of the intro with Shuna joining the fighting party, as well as like Rimuru basically being fitted for this, again, this is a freaking black outfit that I've been waiting for 1.5 seasons or whatever. No, not 1.5, like, you know, the course, 1.5 course. And all that, also like the little beginning bit with Trainee getting her puppet body that she could walk around with properly.
Damn. The poor Sap has actually been taken out. And she sure is exaggerated. Not exaggerated, but you know, tired. Damn. You could feel that pain. But yeah, we already kind of knew he was a big shot. Yeah, being forced back. That's a playman for me. Damn. Kind of dismissing him. Never mind that. What did he just say about matchups? Damn. I mean, there's already been a fair number of you knocked out, so... He doesn't seem too bothered by those odds, honestly. He still has a fair bit of pride in his name, but I feel like it's more directed from Rimuru this one. Yeah, she's gotten over her, like, grave of being put to the ground there rather well. Probably not ordinary human. Oh! What? That face. Yeah, I was gonna say. What's with that face? Also, none of that explains why, like, your literal blood sister, unless she isn't, like, half sibling, maybe? I don't know, but, like, you get what I'm trying to say. They're getting along so well, somehow. I don't know if it's like, to say getting along, they're probably more on the same wavelength. I feel like. No, I don't think so. I might want to know what the teamwork between the two of them is like. It's not like they've ever fought together. That I know of. The subordinates just be watching. They're like, yeah, nope, we're not getting involved in that. More magic gimmick shenanigans.
There was like a very not impressed look on her face, though. I feel like she's got an ace up her sleeve as well. Hello there. I'll take it as a yes. It wasn't exactly like you were having a standoff before. But also yes. What the fuck? Aren't you enjoying this a bit too much? Oh damn, they turned into a puddle. Go. What? Well, there goes that. Yeah, this is pretty much the beatdown I was expecting and waiting for, so I'm quite happy to see it. I don't know about the other two because they haven't leveled up yet. Oh, the headphone thing again. Don't do that. I mean, it feels like you were planning on running away on, but again, it does kind of perfectly illustrate the difference between Clayman and Rimuru. Oh god, that was not very nice. Ow! Ow! That again! Was not expecting the return of Caribus, to be honest. But not nice setup considering that we already knew this was a thing. Well, so much for the teamwork. Dismount. It's like, yeah, we're kind of done playing here. Serious mode on. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. What's with the dismount? Yep. Also, she's flying too. Which I honestly shouldn't be surprised about, but whatever. Damn. You're quite the vengeful one, aren't you? Well, I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Not that they were really that serious of enemies in the first place. Oh, please show off Benimaru. Because it's also a great contrast to last time, even if this is a weaker one. Oh, just finish it off, please. Please. Oh shit. It's gone. Make this whole big deal of it. Yes. Explain it to me too. Well, not like they know what just happened. I mean, it's not like you're enemies, so... Nice entrance, though. I do love it, like they just immediately step in front there. Like, please do not escalate the situation anymore. I mean, you kind of lost our reason to, in a way. Well, not really. Clayman still has, like, Melim as far as they know. They are like, please don't, please don't. I know that. Oh yeah, there are still those two, eh? Damn. Okay. There's the sound design I was missing. But good to know that they are seriously strong too. Yeah, he's just taking that magic attack, eh? Well, not well, but he still took it. I mean, feels like it, honestly. I mean, we don't know how much of that was an act, like maybe they actually went all out, but at least from the looks of it, it seems like they were quite strong. Nope, title drop. Well, not for the anime, but at least for the episode. For the episode, yeah. I think. I'm not sure about the exact wording, to be honest. Next time. Adelman the Index Finger. Oh yeah, that guy was still... I forgot all about him. Since... You know... Ice Sword Dude never actually went to get him. That's a thing. Yeah, sure, some unexpected events this episode. Like, God, Benimaru getting to show off. That was... I didn't see it coming at all, and that's why I'm so happy it happened. Like, Albus is her name, right? Quick Google search. Yep, Albus. So she went like, oh, this isn't even my final form on the poor sap. And well, from there I pretty much just wiped the floor with all the remaining people until Clayman pulled the whole like puppeteer shtick. Had him eat the, I don't know, the Caribus fragment copy thingy majigger. Not really sure what exactly it was supposed to be, but something to, well, turn him into a Caribus knockoff. And I especially love the fact that we already know how strong Caribus is, even if it was like by pre-Demon Lord Rimuru standards. Even if it was an inferior copy, or like stated to be one. And two, the head priest guy made a big deal out of it too. So with just those two facts, we very easily established this thing to be a big deal, and then we just watch Benimaru dismantle it. Easy. Well, I don't know how easy exactly it is, like those hell flares. There's one thing I've noticed from reading the novels, Volume 2, and comparing it to the anime. In the anime, Benimaru, like in the back with the orc battle thing, Benimaru was chucking these things out left and right, like boom, 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 just decimating the entire battlefield. In the novels, I think it was like 4. Like his limit was 4 or something. It was like it had a cap with Rimuru even stating like even he can't chuck these things out non-stop, but it's such a stark contrast to the anime where he actually did exactly that. And in that, I kind of wonder now, like, how often can you do that? That thing, that attack. It was, I feel like, on a much larger and stronger scale than the previous ones. And the next interesting thing, like I just love like the standoff there then with Sophia and Gabido and like the Hermes, I think was his name, trying to de-escalate the thing. Oh, please don't fight, we don't need this right now. But apparently Benimaru is stronger if it's a fight to the death. Like what Benimaru said is that he couldn't win if he didn't fight with the intent to kill. And the head priest said that if he took one of those attacks, it would kill him, which, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that he would take it. But, like, kinda the takeaway from those two sentences being that Benimaru has lethal attacks on him. It's just that if he can't use them, that he would lose. So, well, at least, like, at the very least, they seem to be somewhat on the same level. But the main reason I love this is because Diablo showing up sort of made him the head honcho in terms of Rimuru's subordinates. You have like this whole primordial demon shtick and then being named and all that. So I kind of thought that the other people like Benimaru and I don't know Shion whatnot were falling a bit behind, and this episode just completely cleared those thoughts, and I love it. I love it so much for that. So that was great. It was awesome. Everything about this. Again, like with Clayman forcing the dude who's really not worth me looking up his name right now because he's dead to like eat that thing. Insects. Again, we've already had many instances of Clayman versus Rimuru in terms of like how they operate and how their subordinates work. Like with Rimuru and Karyon too, for that matter, you have this very serious loyalty of their subordinates, and Rimuru and Karyon respectively caring for them as well. Compared to Clayman and Sword Dude, who, like the later, tried to basically just run away from the battlefield, like first opportunity he got, and like even abandoned Clayman in the process. He has no loyalty whatsoever for Clayman. It was just that he's strong, and thereby was able to get a powerful position under Clayman. So, you know, some sort of mutual benefit of sorts. And like the entire reason he obeyed him was because like Clayman was stronger, big stick diplomacy and all that. If it wasn't for that, like this dude would have had no hesitation to backstab him. And with Clayman the exact same thing, like, oh, you stopped being useful, I'm gonna make last 30 years. We had the same thing with the Mulan as well. What was he did? The little finger, index finger, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger. I think it's called little finger. That's like one of those things with the English language I keep stumbling over. But yeah. Anything else? The Clown Troop. Again, I forgot what their actual name is, if it isn't actually Clown Troop. Are seriously strong. Like, we know that, keeping in mind here, Geld is an Orc Lord right now, if I'm not getting that seriously wrong. By the way, I should like, scoot over a little bit. An Orc Lord, which is the same thing the previous Geld was, when the whole, like, the Orc battle happened. And the people in the Jura Force were making a serious deal out of the appearance of an Orc Lord. Well, I think that was mostly because of the like strength in numbers and how he organizes the orcs and how he gains skills when they eat things. So it wasn't necessarily because of the individual strength of the Orc Lord. But we have been made to understand that the Orc Lord is a big deal in any case. And they didn't have too much trouble dealing with him and Phobia. We don't know how much stronger Phobia is. In fact, the three Beastkeepers didn't really do that much this battle, did they? Like, other than Alves, who like just absolutely wrecked everything on her own. Sophia just got stuck with the strongest opponent, so she couldn't do anything. And Phobio equally got stuck with an overpowered opponent, so they just got their asses handed to them, which is like a 2-for-1 score on the losing side for them. Too bad, I guess. Yeah. So again, I feel like the clown people, Laplace, Tyr, and I keep forgetting his goddamn name. Is it Footman? I always wanted to fall to Footman, but I'm not sure. Footman, or whatever his goddamn name is. Hey, it is actually Footman. Wow, I remember that name. All on my own. Yeah, those three seem to be seriously strong. Like more on the like not as Clayman subordinates. We already know that, didn't we? God damn it. Yeah, we already know that there's this other honcho who's currently like disguised as Yuki's secretary. And the four of them, Clayman, Laplace, Tyr, and Footman, like were sort of under this guy, now girl. So they were sort of on equal terms, which I guess means that they're strong on a demon lord level strength, maybe not on a true demon lord like a Rimuru and Millen, but strong enough as like Clayman, who has at least earned the title of demon lord, if only as an honorable title. Yeah. Well, that was fun 2 episodes. I had fun. I hope you had fun as well. And if you did, maybe leave a like or a comment. I love reading comments. I try to reply to all of them because they're motivation like nothing else. And if you especially enjoyed this, maybe I dare even say subscribe. I feel like it came out half-heartedly. But be that as it may, if you do subscribe, I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.